So you're probably using ChatGPT wrong. And there's nothing to be ashamed of because most people who use ChatGPT are not using it correctly. And in this video, I'm going to give you a practical tip that you can start using to improve your outputs inside ChatGPT. So if you're new to the channel, I appreciate you being here. My name is Ryan, and my goal is to help you navigate the overwhelming world of artificial intelligence. So be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and now I'm going to show you why you're probably using ChatGPT wrong and how to fix it. So Ryan, how are most people using ChatGPT wrong? And no, it's not prompt engineering, although most people could probably craft better prompts, but there's so many resources out there for that. And that's not what I'm talking about in this video. What I'm talking about is that people are not setting custom parameters to avoid certain words, certain phrases, make their output sound a certain way, and they're not leveraging that inside ChatGPT or other AI tools like Claude, for instance. So what do I mean by this? So I have ChatGPT pulled up here in real time. I am on the plus version, but you can still do this on the free version if you have the free version. And so what most people do, right, is they just open up ChatGPT and they come down, click new chat, and they'll say something like, in this example, I'm going to say, write me a social media post, or I'm going to say, write me a blog post about why AI, about things people do wrong with ChatGPT. I'm just going to do something simple I just thought of off the top of my head here, right? So 5 common mistakes people make when using ChatGPT. Okay, so it's giving me this blog post like I asked it. And what a lot of people will do is they'll simply come in here and they'll just copy and paste word for word what ChatGPT gives them, throw it on their website, throw it on their social media channels, click post, and now people are getting sick and tired of this gimmick, right? We know there are certain words that ChatGPT comes up with, certain phrases. It's very easy to detect now what's written by AI, what's not. I have an article on my website here at AI Insider Tips, and I made a video about this too, where I talk about some of the most common words that ChatGPT and these LLMs use. We have delve, right? Delving, delve into. Those are my favorite ones. Vibrant, landscape, realm, embark, excels, vital, comprehensive, intricate, right? Moreover, arguably, notably, dive into, delving into the intricacies of, things of this nature, right? These are some of the common words and phrases that ChatGPT uses. So for example, what we can do, and I'll leave all these words and all these resources that I mentioned in the video description below, is what you can do, for example, if you open up ChatGPT and you scroll over here to your settings, you can click settings, and this will open up the settings inside ChatGPT. So we have general settings here. We have personalization. What you can do here is set custom instructions. So if you click personalization and click custom instructions, first of all, make sure it's turned on. You can click this. And now what you can do is set custom instructions. So for example, I am going to say, avoid using the following words in any of your outputs. And then we can do it this way. And you can format it however you want, but we can do it this way, right? Delve, vibrant, landscape, pivotal. And then I'm also going to say avoid using the following phrases in any of your outputs. And then I'm going to come over and grab those phrases right here. So I'm going to grab them right here, come back to my custom instructions, copy and paste those here. Looks like that didn't go correctly. So there we go, right? And if you want to add more here, you can, right? There's other articles that cover this. You can do like most common ChatGPT words. And then you can find like Reddit posts. This is a good one I've used in the past. And you can simply come in here and just copy and paste. I'm actually going to do that instead. That'll probably make my life easier. Copy and paste right here. And then say avoid using the following phrases. So I can come back and just copy and paste these phrases here. Come back to my custom instructions. Do that. Also, one thing too is to make sure you're using quotation marks. That's how these AI models distinguish if you're moving on to the next section or not. So I'm going to come into the top here, put quotation marks on the words. And so right here, right, that is a quick tip on what you can do to improve your outputs is simply by adding common words, common phrases that these AI models like ChatGPT commonly produce. Now, you can also talk about how you would like ChatGPT to respond. So if you have like your own brand voice, or you can just say something simple like respond in a way that's understandable to the average person. I mean, you can just do something simple like this. It's going to improve your outputs even by something as simple as saying that. So what you can do, make sure this is enabled for new chats, click save. And that right there is going to help you going forward not create some of these garbage, social media posts, garbage blog posts that have all sorts of these similar words that ChatGPT produces time and time again. Now, I actually want to go back here and make this a little more detailed. I just thought of this. I'm going to say use a writing tone that shows expertise, seriousness, and empathy. This should sound like it was written by a human. Write it at a 9th grade reading level that's understandable to the average person. So I'm getting more specific here, and I wanted to bring that up too. And then I'm going to click save. So now we're good to go here. So that example of setting custom instructions was very basic and more tailored for the free users of ChatGPT. Now, if you're a paid user and you're subscribed to ChatGPT Plus, you can get even more sophisticated with this. So what you can do is you can create what's called a custom GPT. Now, I have several videos on my channel talking about how I created an AI agent of myself, and I have step-by-step process that goes through that. I'll leave those links in the video description below. But if I click Edit GPT, you'll notice on the left-hand side here, I can give it custom instructions for this specific GPT. I can add conversation starters. I can upload knowledge, so I can upload PDFs, Word documents, and I can also configure the custom GPT. So I can click Create, and I can start training it on different data, right, or different knowledge. So there's been all sorts of podcasts that I've been on. There's articles that I've written from scratch. And what I would do is I would upload those articles, upload those transcriptions of podcasts that I've been on to better train this custom GPT to make it sound as close to me as possible. Now, it's not going to be one for one. It's never going to replicate how I sound. But by the more data and knowledge that I feed it here in the custom instructions and the create option here, it's going to tailor and create outputs that are very similar to how I sound or how I write on the internet as ChatGPT understands to the best of its ability. But long story short, as I keep rambling on here, if you're a member of ChatGPT Plus, you can create a custom GPT and get even more dialed in to stop using these generic phrases or words that most ChatGPT outputs do. Now, you can also do the same inside Claude using what's called a Claude project. And I have several videos talking about Claude projects on my channel as well. I have an AI agent of myself inside Claude. You'll see here's all the knowledge that I uploaded. So a bunch of YouTube transcripts. I have a bio. I have a PDF of my LinkedIn profile. And then you can also set custom instructions. So what I did was I simply copy and pasted the exact set of custom instructions and put them over to Claude here so I can improve my outputs inside Claude as well. So hopefully you've made it this far in the video. And guys, by no means am I the #1 expert or guru of ChatGPT. I use this tool every day. So the purpose of this channel is just kind of share some findings and mistakes and failures that I've found and just try to share those with you guys so you don't make the same mistakes that I have. But leave me a comment below. Are you making this mistake? Are you trying to figure out, how you can remove certain words? Did this video help you, etc., etc.? But most importantly, guys, I appreciate you being here and I hope you all have a great day.